Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I am Lisa and today I have a decluttering video for you. I am going under this awful desk to sort out. It's been ages, I've been needing to do it, and as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I have been having a seriously good sort out of my studio recently. It's an area I work in every single day. I work long days and it's really been needing to be sorted out. I did start last year and I I don't know, I just lost my way. But I've been back on track again this year and I'm doing really well, and I do think making these videos has helped. So if you like decluttering and organising videos, and if you also love craft, scrapbooking, painting, planning, that kind of thing, please subscribe to my channel as I have lots of these kind of videos. Let's get under that desk. I'll give you a little look. It's bad, it's really bad. So this is my main work area. Let's move my desk. And I've tried to be organised and put things in boxes, but as you can see, it's awful. This side, as the kids have kind of grown out of their plastic drawers, they've gone under, and that's all full of stuff to be sold on eBay. I did really well a few years ago and made so much money that now I tend to try and not throw things away, but I also haven't kept up with the selling. I've also got other bits there that need selling. I keep my tools like my laminator, my heat gun, my glue gun all under there. I've also got a load of memory keeping stuff. I'm really short, so I have to have a box to put my feet on. I keep old scrapbooking kits. In that box are all my stencils. I've got my scrapbooking tote, empty boxes, more scrapbooking, and that's actually quite organised in the corner. That's just all old scrapbooking albums and layouts. That's what we're tidying up today. See, the rest of the studio is actually looking really nice. If you saw my previous videos, I have a new sofa and my planning desk here is nicely organised. I'm happy with this. This is where I film my YouTube creative videos. And here I have a new table. I bought these £5 tables from IKEA. My husband's kindly put the feet on, the legs on for me. We bought them just last week, and the idea being I'm going to put two of them underneath the desk so I can put storage baskets underneath and then smaller ones on top for things like my masks and also my tools. Now, I was going to go out and try and buy some trays to go on top. I found some I quite liked. They were £7 each. And then I remembered last night I have actually already got a tray. Now, these ones here, these are ones for the drawers. They're just balancing on there at the moment. I've got this really big tray here which I'm going to use. I bought this last year when I started the declutter. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was £5 or £6. That's from IKEA, and it goes on really nicely on top of the table. And now I had those other baskets in my Amazon basket, and then I got to think, because I did an unboxing of one of my Cocoa Daisy kits last night. These boxes would work out really well. They're a really nice depth. I love the colour, and I've decided to transform these boxes into storage boxes. So that's what we're going to do today. The first part is going to be clearing everything out so I can see what I've got and go through, decide what I'm keeping, what I'm donating, and what I'm binning. I'm not actually expecting this to take too long. Right now it's 2:40 in the afternoon, so it will be interesting just to see how long this takes. I'm going to set up 3 baskets down here so that I can easily put things to one side. What I don't want is to create an even bigger mess and then get to that stage where you just regret having even started. So I've got a box to keep, a box to donate, and then a box to bin. This is absolutely full of stencils and masks, so I do need to go through those. This here is full of old scrapbooking kits, mainly Cocoa Daisy kits. That will be something that I will go through and de-stash another time. So in here I've got tools, like I said, my laminator, glue gun, heat gun. And in this box here, my plan is then these boxes you see can go underneath the tables. These are old photos. I used to attend a lot of crops, so I've got like old files where the photos are all filed away. So I need to go through those as well. This box is old photos and memorabilia as well. I've got a tray. This was originally meant for the kitchen and I didn't use it. It's an extendable shelf. This is all full of stuff from my previous business that I still need to sell. Found a little stencil. This is my old scrapbooking tote. This was from when I used to go to crops and when I used to teach. I haven't looked in here for years. It was a surprise one year for my birthday. My husband surprised me and had loads of this stuff here. My bag and matching totes and other things sent over from the States. I have no idea what's in here. Oh, there's a little stamp in there. So I do need to spend some time and go through that, but again, not today. The wiring under here is horrific. I know my husband has been wanting to come here and actually sort through things. I think a lot of here, this kind of thing, it's all tangled up and a lot of it we're not actually using anymore. So he's going to be relieved when this is tidy so that he can actually come in and give it a good sort out. Right now, everything's out that I want it to be. I'm not touching this side with the plastic shelves with all the bits to sell, and I'm not touching the scrapbooking side. I will, however, give that a tidy, but I am going to go in and clean up the floor now so that it is nice and clean. So I've been down, hands and knees, cleaned all that. Everything else has been moved over to one side, and I am going to bring over the first table. This is the first table. It's actually really light, and these from IKEA in the white are just £5 each. Okay, so that's the tables. Good job I'm only little and I don't need much room for my legs. I don't know if Aid will still. Aid should be able to still sit under there. But the idea being now I can just slide things underneath and on top. Let's see if that works. So I'm now going to take my Cocoa Daisy box and create the boxes to go on top of my tables. And I've now got a really good 12 by 12 tray, and that will sit nicely on top. And what I love, it says, smile, your big box of happy is here. I think I'll definitely keep my, go through my stencils. These will be really good to keep on top. I've got an old storage tray from the fridge that we haven't been using, and so I've decided to keep heat guns and my glue gun in here. I do have 3 heat guns. This is because I used to teach a lot of classes, and so I would take some heat guns along as extras with me, but they're always handy to have, and I am going to now place this on top of the tables. I've also put my laminator. I hardly ever use it, but it's always handy to have. That's actually gone behind the box, so that's right near the back. It's not something that I need easy access to. I've now taken my second Cocoa Daisy box, and I've also got a little tote that I bought off eBay. I think it was only a couple of pounds, and it's actually plastic lined, which is really handy. And now I'm going to go through my great big box of stencils and go through and give them a new home. I've got lots like this one here. If you know my work, I use a lot. I've got some really diddy ones. They can all go in the small in the tote here, as can my 6x6s, and I'm going to go through and put them all in order so that they are much more organised. That's it. That box is more or less empty, just a bit of rubbish, and I've now got a mini tote of loads and loads of stencils. Some of these are so old. And then I've also found a whole load that I've never actually used. Some Christy Tomlinson ones there. Those are quite old. She now does the Planner Society kits. I've loads in there, and then I've got a whole load in here. Some of these aren't even stencils. They are die cut papers, for example that one there, that just make amazing stencils. So I've kept them for that very reason. So those can now go nicely on top of one of the mini tables. I had a change of heart. I've removed the tote from there and popped it this side. I've removed one of those drawers units out that I don't really need, and I'm now going through my Cocoa Daisy old Cocoa Daisy kits. I'm putting the recent ones in here that I will still keep going back to in there, and I need to go through the box here and decide what I'm going to keep. I do need to do a major Cocoa Daisy purge though. I have so many old kits here. I've got a whole box of phones and stuff, old phones from when we've upgraded. I've got an iPhone 5 somewhere as well. We used to be so good at selling these things on, and I've really slacked and let myself slip. I need to get back in the habit of selling. I've been thinking about doing a selling video. I have got so much here, and like I said, I used to be really good at it and I made a lot of money, and I need to get back into that swing of listing and selling. So I wondered actually if anyone here would be interested in me making a video and just testing out various ways of selling, whether it be on Facebook pages, eBay. I've recently added there's Shpock, and there was another one as well that I've added as phone apps, but I haven't done anything with, so I might actually give those a go. If you'd be interested in seeing a selling video and seeing me test out things, I've also got all my DVDs and CDs to go through, and I was thinking about trying out is it Music Magpie or something like that, another app I've added to my phone and I haven't actually looked at yet. If you would be interested in that, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment so that I know. If it's obviously not of interest to anyone, then I won't bother, but if it is of interest, let me know. That would be great. Thank you. What I've ended up doing, I need to go through this box here. That's all photos and memorabilia. I'm going to tidy that up in a bit. That's Cocoa Daisy kits. I've then got the tray under here. This is all stencils. I've added this tray in the middle. I've taken away the fridge tray, and this actually holds my heat guns and glue gun really nicely. And then what I can do is add glue gun sticks and various other bits and pieces under there. And then I've got my current Cocoa Daisy kits there with the laminator at the back. I think I'm actually getting somewhere now. I ended up popping my mini trimmer on the back. I've got some hooks there that need to go on the wall. I've added all my craft pliers and mini screwdrivers there. The glue sticks, glue gun, and my heat guns, they are going at the front because they get used the most. And that now sits on the top of those tables. So I think the next task now is going to be I'm going to go through all the memorabilia and the photos, give that a good sort out. I have actually been doing this for an hour now. It's gone by really fast and it's taken longer than I thought, but I think because I am going through things. But I would say I could class myself as finished. I don't have to go through that box, but whilst I'm here I may as well. The kids aren't due home yet for a good hour or so, so I'm going to carry on with that for now. Diary I kept in 1994. I obviously found it highly amusing at the time to change the word diary. I thought I was doing really well and that I'd done it all, and then I've just realised I've still got this box here. But I have found my old work pass. Can't believe how different I look. So I've split the photos up. One is up from when I was younger to when the kids were toddlers. And then I've transferred the next one from toddler age until now. I've got letters in there, drawings, all sorts. We're having some right laughs. Some Christmas lists are in there as well, school reports. And my under desk is now done. I am so pleased. I've got all those great big boxes of photos and memorabilia down to that. I've gone through, I have thrown a lot of photos away, a lot of blurry ones. I've thrown all the negatives away. I've also thrown, like when we've been in the woods or something and I've just taken photos of leaves, I've thrown that kind of thing away. So I've been quite ruthless and I'm really pleased. And that's my scrapbooking, stencils, tools and things, and then latest Cocoa Daisy kits. And I can just rest my feet on that pink ledge, and my husband's very pleased because he can now sort the cables out behind. Thank you so much for joining me in my studio today. I hope you have enjoyed this declutter and me getting organised under my desk. If you enjoy decluttering and organising videos, please give me a thumbs up and I know then to carry on doing them. Thank you so much and I will see you soon. Bye. Hi, I just wanted to add this little bit on. Thank you so much for those of you who watched my stamp declutter video, which I filmed just a few days after this video. And thank you for all of you who entered the giveaway. And I've got that lovely big bag of stamps. And the winner picked at random is Helen Kennedy. Helen, please can you drop me an email? I'll leave my email below and I will send them on to you. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.